Guys, I don't know if you know, but I picked Carlos Prates to masterclass Jack Della Maddalena in a classic lightweight banger for the ages, and what did we get? A complete striking shutout from Carlos Prates. He defeats Jack Della Maddalena by round 3, TKO finish, destroying the lead leg, smashing Jack Della Maddalena with intercepting knees and elbows. Like we said, I predicted a Carlos Prates decision victory because I did rate the toughness and durability of Jack, but I was 100% the odd man out this week going with Prates. Everybody told me I'm crazy. Oh, you just cursed him. Thanks for guaranteeing a Jack win. No. I've been a avid Carlos Prates enjoyer for a long time now. I'm fully studied up on his game. I know who he beats and who he loses to. He is the best welterweight striker of this generation. I think he's better than Ian Gary. The highlight reel speaks for itself. And look, I got respect for Jack. I didn't say Prates by murder. I said this would be phenomenal. I wanted this to go 5 rounds because I knew how tough Jack is and how incredible a fight it could have been. But my mans just couldn't hold up to the death touch power of Carlos the Nightmare Prates. This isn't even Fighting Nerds glaze anymore. This is just understanding that welterweight has never seen a striker like this before. Carlos Prates has hundreds of Muay Thai fights. He is a battle-tested striker for life. JDM's boxing here just wasn't enough. It completely just got dwarfed by the Muay Thai of Carlos Prates. All the long-range attacks were beautiful. The calf kicks, the teep kicks to the face, all the intercepting knees and elbow work, finding its way around the crafty boxing guard of Jack Della Maddalena. That shit was a thing of beauty, man. Like, what's the story of this fight? Jack Della Maddalena coming forward with pressure early, but right away he's not liking the range. Carlos Prates is herky-jerky. He has a weird build. He is not a traditional martial artist. He is an oddity. He is unique. Like, he's got this gangly ass build. He taps into like these Anderson Silva flow states. Like, he's impossible to make reads on. He's constantly moving his hands, switching stances, going legs, body, head. Like, talk about killer on the feet. And Jack is good. Jack is like at his best when he can trap you and put combos together, but I don't think he put a single combination together on Prates. Maybe 1 or 2 in round 1, but after that his calf was gone. Every time he would enter range, Carlos Prates would knee him straight in the face. So Muay Thai prevails 100% here. Muay Thai absolutely destroyed boxing in this main event. I'm gutted for Jack. I wanted this to go longer because it is capable of being like one of the greatest fights of all time, but the toughness of Jack just didn't hold up. Prates is too much of a fucking menace with the power. I tried to tell you guys about the death touch on display from him, paired with the fighting mastery of the Fighting Nerds. Like, it was no glaze. Woke up this morning, rewatched it, studied it. That's the best Carlos Prates we have ever seen, and he's fully capable of getting a world title, whether it's off of Ian Gary or I guess he'll have to fluke Micallef, but I'm thinking even that is possible after seeing how good he just looked in that fight. How dangerous, how calculated, cerebral. He is such a sniper on the feet. You can't afford to make a single mistake or you go night-night. Like, Jack, you guys don't realize Jack Della Maddalena is like the most durable welterweight right now. Like, by far. Like, any of those strikes that he was landing knocks out Micallef, knocks out Ian. Like, they just do. Like, Jack Della Maddalena has always had an iron chin. That's why this fight was so good. That's why I hyped it up to be this, like, epic 5-round banger. But we never got there. Carlos Prates is a fucking savage. I couldn't believe the disrespect he was getting this week. Like, just like by proxy, like everybody just glazing JDM because of bedtime or whatever. Don't know why. Power like this is next level. Absolutely next level. Maybe I'm just a savant at fading JDM and I just know who he loses to, but like, it's an like, he had to fight the best grappler in the world in Islam Makhachev, and now he arguably had to like try his bounce back against Prates, who is like one of the best strikers, period. So like, as for the fights to make next, this might be controversial, but I think Carlos Prates deserves a title shot. He can wait out if he chooses to. The UFC is absolutely going to run with the star power of Carlos Prates, 100%. That's now 2 Former champions he's defeated here, and I'm ecstatic about it. I'm so excited because we need a striker to take over welterweight. You guys have no idea. It's been nothing but wrestlers at the top of the welterweight throne for like a decade straight. So they won't go with Morales, I think. They'll book they'll book some dumb shit like Michael Morales, Mike Malott or something like that. Prates is going to get what he wants here. He deserves it. He starches everybody. His highlight reel is the best in the sport. They'll give it to him. Stop crying. As for Jack Della Maddalena, JDM, dude, he's going to need time to recover. It's so unlucky how he had to fight basically the best grappler in the world in Micallef and then right into Carlos Prates, who is arguably like one of the best strikers in the world. So really, really tough. He needs a layup win. He needs to fight. He needs to fight like D-Rod just to get like confidence back. I'm serious, by the way. Jack Della Maddalena, give him Daniel Rodriguez or Leon Edwards. I think those are smart fights. Leon's chinny, D-Rod's, a liability after the whole prison stint. So these are the fights you make next for both of these guys. Let's move on to the rest of UFC Perth. It was actually fire. Prelim picks, they were, I think we went 8-4 on this card, but Quillan Salkilld. Look, I'm going to catch more heat from the Aussie fans here. Buddy, you're getting dropped by a jab by Beneil Dariush in the first 10 seconds. I nearly went into when I saw that, dude, that's an issue. That's really an issue. Is Quillan Salkilld chinny? Because he's never been hit clean on the chin before, and the first time we see it, he goes down to one knee off a Dariush jab. He destroyed him after this, absolutely, because it's like a layup, complete layup. Look at the state of Beneil Dariush. Yes, we can talk about, you can give props to it, you can give respect. Beneil's got crazy good grappling. He used to be in a lot of wars. He's a fun fighter. He's a good guy, but shouldn't be fighting anymore straight up. He's had too many horrible weight cuts, and everybody loves Quillan, the inventor of sex, Salkilld, so, I get it, and, he's obviously the correct pick. Just a weird fight to me. Really weird fight. Obviously, Quillan Salkilld needs to, excel, or else, it doesn't seem like a good performance, but, dude, he got dropped with a jab, and, Dariush got first blood on him. It's such a weird, I don't know, I lost faith. That's a drop in stock for me on Quillan. A lot of people aren't going to see it that way, but, dude, lightweight's also a shark tank. I don't know, man. Not a good look for, both guys, in a way. Dariush is just clearly done. Salkilld dropped him and went for, 2 follow-up shots, and the ref just stopped it. That's an old man in there. Whatever. Decent little win. We've just still never seen him be the nail, and, he got dropped by a jab off Dariush. So, it's so weird to me, but, we'll see where he goes. Decent little performance. Was a layup, though. Don't get it twisted. Don't, kid yourself. Dariush shouldn't be fighting anymore. 100%. Moving on half speed, no durability. Fights to make next. Quillan Salkilld, like we just said. I think they'll give him the loser of probably Benoit St. Denis Pimblett down the line. If he wants to stay more active, go Gamrot, I think. That makes sense. That's actually a winnable fight for Quillan because Gamrot really has no power. He's sort of a small lightweight, but a really hard worker. But Quillan's also a hard worker with good cardio, so that'll just be a fun fight. As for Dariush, please retire. Retire or fight Mason Jones, one of these guys. Just keep feeding Dariush to prospects. I personally think he should leave the sport because he's just, parlaying head trauma at this point. But if he wants to stick around, fuck it. Give him, Mason Jones. Get Mason Jones in the rankings. Do it that way. Steve Erceg, Tim Elliott. Erceg looked good, man. Looked really good. Dialed in on the feet, focused, and, not affected by, the goofiness of Tim Elliott, which we said. Everybody was, talking about how good Tim Elliott was as well. It's dude, he's been in the UFC for what feels 12 years. He's never gone on more than a 2-fight win streak. That kind of shows you're, never going to be anything. You can hold your job and, have good performances, but, you're not evolving properly. You're never going to be a title threat. Prospects are going to eat you up and chew you out. Steve Erceg's good. He's really technical and smart, and that can take you a long, long way, but, athletically, there's not a whole lot there. He's not the best submission guy, doesn't have the most power, but he's super dialed in, accurate, focused. That can be enough. Those are really, really good fundamentals to take you a long way. So happy to see that from Steve Erceg because he's had some pretty sketchy performances where it's gone really, really close to the scorecards. Yeah, I just hope he stays busy, stays active. So fights next for Steve Erceg. Let's get him another win and book him against the floater Amir Albazi. Just for a clean win, you can do it that way. Or we can go the loser of maybe Cap Horiguchi down the line If he wants time off, we can do something like that. As for Tim Elliott, let's go Charles Johnson. I don't think they've fought, right? So let's do super fun, like, guys with high cardio, unique, awkward, funky styles. Let's do Tim Elliott, Charles Johnson. Marwan Fariki, Rahiki. Jack Jenkins pulled out, and so he had to, fight a regional prospect on short notice, so let's not put a whole lot of stock into this. What do we know about Marwan Rahiki? He will just come back from the dead, like it's actually hard to KO him. As we've seen on the Contender Series, he's got really fast hands. I actually like his striking style. It's just the defense leaves a lot to be desired, but if your offense is as good as his is, it doesn't really matter. He could climb, he could go really, really far at featherweight just by fucking people up on the feet. And he did that to this Ollie Schmid guy. Just pancaked him, destroyed him instantly, knocked him out with a left hook. It was brutal. No idea why this was main card. This should be early prelim opener, so we're just going to breeze through this one. Brando Pericic, look, I went with Shamil Gaziev, man. Shamil Gaziev, actually came to play, okay? Dude. Brando Pericic's, last few opponents have been, literal stepping stones, just undersized fat fucks, and Shamil Gaziev is a towering presence, so I knew this one would be competitive, and it really was competitive. Brando Pericic, after seeing this, I don't think he can hang with the top dogs. He was actually just as tired as Shamil Gaziev in this fight, which is a red flag. Fight of the night, though. Don't cut Gaziev. He's fun, he's hilarious, he's disgustingly hideous to look at, but landed pretty good shots here, but Pericic took him big time. Both guys have really good durability, but eventually Gaziev broke and went down. Speaking of other heavyweights that went down, Tai Tuivasa. He came out evolved as well. Tai Tuivasa came out and, he hit, multiple sprawls. We had never seen him sprawl a takedown in his entire career. And he hit, 4 good sprawls in this fight, but, after that, he just doesn't know what to do and just still has no concept of wrestling. Louis Sutherland, actually a decent little hustling performance, so good for him. Goodbye, Ty. I sort of paid homage to you in the breakdown video. I guess a part of me knew that you were going to lose this fight, and it was curtains for you, so. The Aussie Fun Maxer, Cam Rowsten, put on a really good striking masterclass as well. Robert Bryzcek, we sort of came to the conclusion that he's just a round one finish merchant. All his wins are by round one finish. Cam Rowsten, a bit too much of a step up to be fluked like that. So this one got extended and he just cooked with takedowns and volume, ground and pound the galore. Just took Robert Bryzcek to school in MMA and beat him in literally every position. So really, really good middleweight fight there. Cam Rowsten now on a 4-fight win streak. I liked that from my guy. Gerald Meerschaert, dude, I picked him as the big underdog to win on this card, and he arguably did, made it to the 3rd round. Jacob Malkoun is, I think he's trash. No punch power, no desire to get a finish, wasting our time. I hate watching him fight. I'm never going to watch him fight. I also went with Meerschaert because he has 50 more fights than Jacob Malkoun. How can you pick Malkoun here? And I was sort of proven right, but he still lost. Jacob Malkoun just out-hustled him a little bit and won the decision because of it, but Gerald Meerschaert's clearly the better fighter. So, another middleweight slop fight. Colby Thicknesse, the Slickness. I picked him to win as well, and he did. I was sort of low on him, though. He did just get, a free ticket into the UFC because he's Volk's boy, and, they gave him Alexander Topuria. He got mogged and just threw away his undefeated record to, try and farm aura. But he has no physicality, no punch power. You need power. You need power, or you need Holloway volume at this point, because if you're going that close with Vince Morales, who's been in the UFC for over a decade and still looks like he's a debutante, we have serious problems. Serious problems. Vince Morales is just a dumb fighter who doesn't improve. Morales is a bottom feeder, so I think it's going to take a long time before you're ready for the top dogs at bantamweight, but you could prove me wrong. He gets the win by unanimous decision, but it's a greasy one. Jonathan Micallef, Themba Gorimbo. This could have been, in a way, main card. They're both still, sort of prospects. Gorimbo's career is, falling apart, though, because I don't know what. We criticized his fight IQ in the build-up because he does just go too hard and gasses out with the wrestling. Jonathan Micallef is a fucking huge welterweight. Says he's 6 foot. I think he's 6'2", honestly, with heavy muscle and a dangerous southpaw striker. This fight got greasy. He was taken down for a large majority of it by Themba. Rounds 1 and 2 were really close, but round 3 he turned it up. He He tapped into the captain. He's the far younger guy in the matchup. Themba Gorimbo is slowly slipping out of the UFC. Something's wrong with him. So, had no striking success. He's primarily like a weird, submission artist who just can't get the sub anymore, so he's going to slip out of the UFC. Really good win by Jonathan Micallef. That's now 4 in a row for him. Will he go anywhere? Probably not, because welterweight is just murderer's row. Cody Steele pulled a fluke heel hook. Kind of nasty, actually. As soon as we think he's a dumbass brawler, going life and death with Rong Zhu, getting schooled by a jab and getting tripled up on strikes in a fight of the night, he just reminds us all that he's like a pro grappler and just instantly heel hooks Dom Marfan, who had a great anti-grappling performance last time out, but just doesn't matter, dude. You can just pull a heel hook. He's clearly never defended that before. Couldn't get his knee out and got it ripped apart. So all props to Cody Steele. His grappling is still really, really dangerous. I just think that's never going to happen again. 1 in a trillion performance from Cody Steele. He's never going to heel hook anyone again. He's not Walter Walker. Dom Marfan, get him back in there. He's actually a decent prospect with great cardio, great volume, pushes through fatigue, battles hard when things get tough, so I think he'll actually keep his job in the UFC. Cody Steele, I don't think so. Seems like a meathead who got lucky here. And that is UFC Perth. I'm riding high. We're gonna take this winning momentum off of Carlos Prates, parlay it right into Khamzat Chimaev, Sean Strickland. Who am I guys picking? Who do you think? We have a massive event coming up. Khamzat Chimaev, Sean Strickland, Joshua Van, Tatsuro Taira. This next numbered event goes hard. You can't afford to miss this next one. Perth was a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all real soon.